Yeah, Warden, Vince here. Everything's cool. The guys are gathering for the meeting. Yeah, I'll be back headed there as soon as we're finished. Look, there's no way they're gonna trace the crack factory setup to the backstreet bar. But don't worry about that. Yeah, and don't be surprised if Jamie's pal is Dan Wolek is arrested for murder today. I figured out how to pin the murder rap. Yeah, I'll be back in touch. Right.
Well, thank you for coming, Dr. Wolek. No, I know it's your day off.
It's quite all right. Would you like to sit down? Maybe over here. Would you like something to drink?
No, thanks. I guess you're wondering why I wanted to talk to you.
Well, I'm curious, yeah.
Well, it's a number of things. I saw Dorian Lord earlier today.
How is she?
She's not very well. I feel really awful about it. I don't know if you heard, but Susan Bates was murdered.
Susan Bates? That rings a bell. Susan Bates.
She was one of Mitch's disciples. The ringleader that tried to burn Cassie and Roberts.
Yes, lovely young woman. Uh-huh. She escaped from prison, didn't she?
Yes,
she was murdered?
I'm afraid so. But you see, the thing is that she had proof that Dorian was trying to defend Cassie when she killed Mitch. Mitch apparently was secretly taping the conversation in his room that day.
Well, Susan had possession of the tapes?
She took them with her when she escaped from prison. But when the police found her body, they didn't find the tape anywhere. Anyway, now I realize that I was wrong to believe that Cassie was trying to seduce Mitch. But there's nothing more that I can do for Dorian.
Well, Allison, why the jury convicted Dorian is something we'll never know, not on such little evidence. But in any case, you shouldn't feel so guilty about it, not about yourself.
I realize that, but I still don't feel very good about it.
Well, I don't understand what this has got to do with me.
Do you approve of Dan dating me?
Why are you asking?
Well, he said something the other day to the effect that you didn't. I guess my real reason for wanting to talk to you is that I just wanted to try and convince you that I've changed. I'm a different person now, and you don't need to worry about Dan being with me.
Allison, my only concern is that Dan came back to town and immediately started dating you exclusively. When I think he should be spending his time trying to figure out where he's headed. Is he going to school? Is he going to get a job? Something, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, we talk about that sort of thing. We have a very good rapport. We just really like being together. I guess I don't see that there's anything wrong with that, is there? I would never want to do anything to hurt Dan. I'm not a bad influence on him.
I know that. I know that. Believe me, I have nothing personally against you. I frankly think I would be uptight if Dan were serious about any young woman right now, because I think he's got other priorities to deal with.
I understand that. I guess I was just afraid that you might try to sway him from seeing me, and I want you to realize that he's a really important person to me in my life right now.
Excuse me, Dr. Wolek?
Yes.
You have a phone call.
Maybe you rushed back to the hospital. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Hello?
Dad.
Oh, God, it's good you left a message where you were.
Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I'm sitting here talking with Allison right now.
Well, that'll save your phone call.
Listen, I need some help.
I'm here at the police station. Rafe Garrettson is about to book me for the murder of Susan Bates.
Good timing, Harper. I was just about to play it.
You didn't hear it yet?
No, I've been too busy with the Susan Bates murder. I booked Dan Wolek.
Rafe, why would that kid do it, huh?
I don't know. The tape was found in his apartment, Herb, hidden away. He thinks he was framed. He has no idea who did it.
All right, let's deal with him later. Play the tape.
Right.
Had enough? You ready to make love now instead of war, Cass? Oh, hit you a little too hard, did I? Well, I know how to bring you around, my lovely. You better wake up for this, Cassie. It's gonna be the best you'll ever get. Dorian, I'll kill you both.
You all right, Herb?
I'd like to dig Mitch Lawrence out of his grave and beat him with a tire iron.
All right, calm down.
Oh, dear God, if Dorian hadn't come in.
I know.
We've got to get Judith Sanders over here immediately.
I called her already. She was out. I told her secretary that it was urgent.
Hey, make plenty of copies of that tape. Don't let it out of your sight.
Herb, we're gonna get Dorian out with this. Don't worry.
Yeah, I've got to get back to the prison. Rafe, we have to move fast. Dorian's in trouble, so somebody's out together, you know?
I'll get right on it.
All right, good. All right.
Thank God you hit that booking Dan for murder.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't help you right now. I'm on my way to Statesville. We've got evidence to get Dorian out of prison.
What the hell's going on, Rafe?
I don't know who did it. I was working in the laundry room, and all of a sudden somebody just came and threw a sheet over my head, and then they just started punching.
Hey, come on. I want you to lie down here. Why did they do it?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I started the demonstration the other night.
So terrific. This is all my fault, huh?
Well, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's because I helped Diane out. She was so freaked when they took us to... Or maybe somebody just doesn't like my looks. Does it really matter around here?
Jeannie, you've got to tell me where it is that you go when they take you out of here at night. Otherwise, this situation is never going to end.
Dorian, you've got protection. I got nobody.
You've got me.
But you're gonna leave. You're getting out soon. And the rest of us will be left. We could be killed. Look, this was a warning. And I got the message.
You gotta stop being so afraid of them. Otherwise, they're never going to stop. Somebody has got to have the courage to speak up, and that somebody has got to be you, and it's got to be now.
Dorian, if you say anything to Herb Callison or John Russell, it's all
I won't
over
say
for me.
anything,
I don't believe
Jeannie.
you.
I promise you. I won't say anything until we have all of the evidence we need to make sure that everybody involved in this thing is arrested at the same time. That way, there won't be anybody left to hurt you or any of the other women in here. Jeannie, tell me, where is it that they force you to go? And what is it that they force you to do?